Ordinariness is your true nature. And when you relax and just allow that, everything changes because suddenly you're belonging and relating rather than stomping through life. Suddenly confusion is gone because now you don't have to figure life out. You're surrounded by the beauty of life and existence. And literally, it is the experience of awakening, of what we call enlightenment. Just stepping into that ordinariness, seeing that your thoughts and things like that are just so, I don't want to say unimportant, but just so in harmony and right along with everything else. Because you don't have to stand next to anything. And that's kind of the essence of non-duality right there, right? If you're standing next to something, then there's you and there's this other thing you're standing next to. And it's not so much that our desires and everything to be extraordinary are bad in themselves. It's just that you set yourself apart from your ideal of yourself. I mean, we all have to work to be in life, and in our society that we live in today, we have to make money, we have to, you know, keep up with certain things, we have to get along with other people, do our part. And all of that requires certain levels of extraordinariness. But the big problem is when there's you and there's your ideal of who you should be. And you're always going to fall short of that ideal. And so you're going to always feel less than, because no matter how much you try to feel more than, you're going to end up feeling less than. And isn't that the cause of all depression, all angst? The fact that we're not living up to our ideal of ourselves. Oh, and this ideal of ourselves is huge. I mean, you should never be angry. You should never be attached. You should always be in control of your thoughts, or you shouldn't even have any thoughts at all, or you should be blending into the cosmic fairy dust of existence. I mean, it's bad enough that we have to struggle to get along with other people, all the expectations and the this and the that. I mean, it's really easy to not be good enough for other people, isn't it? It's really easy to want to be better than other people. That's a big enough problem. But trying to live up to your own expectations of yourself is a tremendous struggle. And that's what Buddha was talking about with attachment. The studies are the teachings are not about don't be attached to things that you should be having a responsibility for. Like your relationships, you better be attached. Otherwise, you're going to kind of just be a jerk and you're not going to have very good relationships. You're always going to be living in this ideal of who you should be. And actually, that's the key to relationships too, because here you are with your ideal of who you should be. And here's the person you're in relationship with, and you have the ideal of who you think they should be. And so you and this person aren't really in conflict all the time, but your ideals are going to constantly be in conflict. And not only that, the person you're in a relationship with has an ideal of who they should be, and they have an ideal of who you should be. So all these ideals are just clashing and clashing all the time. And it becomes very, very confusing and hard to talk to each other about what you really need and who you really are. So, this relaxing into ordinariness solves just most problems. You're going to always make mistakes. Sorry. You're going to always do fabulous, wonderful things. Yay! Celebrate those things. The mistakes we can learn from. Don't ever fall into the trap of, I am here on earth to learn some lesson. That's like not clear. Any lesson that you need to learn is like clear. Don't touch a hot stove. Look both ways before you walk across the street. I mean, these are like really good things. It's you'll find out in life that just throwing anger at other people does not work well. Just doesn't work well. It's an easy lesson to learn. Every single lesson can be learned easily. And you know that for sure when you are just relaxed into your ordinariness. Because what's a human being? Like, just think of human beings in general. We are what we are. We're never our ideal of what we should be. So what would living in this ordinariness be like? It's easy to bring yourself back to it just all the time. And the moment you see, oh, everything falls into this ordinariness to the point that really there's no concepts in your mind that are worth holding on to. When you step into this place and then realize, oh, that's me, then that's the day you're awake. That's the day where you start really learning how to be the best human you can possibly be. We can all possibly be. Then we can start actually being with each other, being with all our non-human relatives, being with the environment that is there for us to protect and nurture. Changes everything.